Okay, so I'm here today to talk about the therapeutic use of stem cells. So stem cells are pluripotent, which means they can be differentiated to become any one of the 220 different cells that we have in the body. And the most common ones that they can become are retinal cells, skin cells, nerve cells, or blood cells. And this pluripotent property makes them very popular within medical studies because they can replace degenerative cells with healthy ones. However, they're also highly controversial because adult tissue cells only contain a very limited amount of stem cells, and most of the stem cells come from umbilical cords, which a lot of people have ethical issues with. So, the process of replacing damaged or diseased cells with healthy ones requires first that biochemical solutions are used to trigger differentiation into the dissolved cell type of the stem cell. Secondly, these stem cells are then surgically implanted into the patient. Thirdly, the immune system of the patient has to be suppressed in order to avoid that the patient rejects the stem cells. And fourthly, and most importantly, the stem cells have to be monitored constantly because, like any other cell in the body, they can mutate and become cancerous. The most common use of stem cells is with bone marrow transplants because it's not very controversial, as these stem cells come from adult human tissues. And this is often used in patients who have had their immune system compromised as a result of extensive chemotherapy. So the stem cells are used to replace degenerative white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. This is a simplified version of the process of using a stem cell and differentiating it into lots of different cells. However, as I said before, stem cell research is highly controversial because a lot of people, doctors and scientists included, believe that if we accept the use of stem cells, that there will be such a high demand for these stem cells that a lot of people will have no choice but to go to sort of a black market, and people will create embryos just to harvest their stem cells.